Yeah, I mean, not the way you want to start the game. I mean, come out and turn some pucks over, and I thought the key play of the game is a real undisciplined penalty by Dwyer Shantz right at the start of the game, put us down, just uncalled for and lack of focus as far as going into a scrum and hitting a kid, and discipline has been a good part of our team all year. But when you do that, you get down by this team, and then we turned the puck over in the neutral zone. They came right back, and we didn't play it very well. And you get down 2-0. It's going to be a long, long night, and we know that. They're a great defensive hockey team. They got great goaltending, and they use their speed to stay above you and frustrate you. And I thought they played very well. And getting behind against a team like that, it doesn't matter who you are in the country. It's going to be a long haul to try to get back into the game. So, a real lesson on discipline. It just takes one person to screw it up for the rest of the guys, and that's the hard lesson in sports.
Questions for Coach A?
When you get down 2 goals 5 minutes in the game, and you can have a goalie like Alex Lyon in net for the other team, how tough is it for the team to kind of bounce back off of that?
Well, that's what I just said. I mean, it's a long night. They play great defensively, and they got a great goaltender. So, and that's what I mean. They don't give up a whole lot, and I didn't. I watched the videotape on the 5-minute major. I don't know how you called for a 5-minute major. I thought that was a brutal call. The kid's stick was down on the ice. Johnny's 5'7", and his stick blade is down on the ice. They called for a 5-minute major contact to the head. So I don't know where that came from. I don't know if they're hypersensitive from what happened in the game, but that's the first major we've taken this year. And I don't think it's a major. I don't even think it's a minor. His stick blade is intact to the ice surface. I don't know where he could come up with a call, but they're just a better team than us tonight. That 2-0. We tried to kill off that 5-minute major, and they got one late. I thought we're going to kill it off and try to give ourselves momentum back in the second period, and we got one back. But it's just, I said, if you get behind, it's a tough night. It's a long night to try to get back into them. I mean, they've beaten some really good teams. They're 10-1-2. They're number 10 in the country. We shot ourselves in the foot. We get up on a goal on them, then we can play a patient game. Or if it stays even, you can play a patient game, and it's not so loosey-goosey for them when they're up 2-0. So.
The team has one win in its last 10 games. Is it, as a coach, how do you kind of manage the morale in the dressing room?
It's frustrating, and you can go back and look at the different games, and everybody, kind of lamented against us against St. Lawrence and Clarkson, losing 2-1 games in overtime on the road. I mean, those teams are on a roll right now, and the guys did a great job last weekend down at Quinnipiac 2-2, and then beating Princeton, and last night coming back, and tonight, I think you get in those kind of things. You try to flip it around right now. We're also 1-1-2 in our last 4, and take a positive from that perspective. That we got 4 games left. We're right in the thick of things with a lot of other teams right in the middle of the league, and where we can get ourselves as far as the league is concerned. I haven't looked at the standings tonight, but we were 1 point out of third place going into tonight. 2 points out of third place. So I told the team after the game, there's 4 games left here. It's going to be a grind. The whole league's in a grind. All those teams that from Yale and down, we're all in a grind right now to put wins together to get as high as we can in a league right now. And we knew it wasn't going to be easy, but we'll stick together, and we'll get on the road and play against a good Harvard team and Dartmouth team. But those teams are, they're right in front of us, and we gotta go out and get some wins on the road.
Hayden had a very nice night. That after you guys have played very much this season. What did you say to him tonight?
Who's Stu?
Yeah.
I thought he did a good job. Come in and shut the door. I didn't think that Mitch was very good tonight. I mean, that's probably one of the few games that I didn't think that he was particularly sharp as far as rebounds, and kind of didn't look comfortable in the net, and was deep in the net and on both goals that were scored on him. And but I thought a tough place for Hayden to come in, and I thought he did a great job. As we were down 3-0 and trying to create offense, you're going to give up odd man rushes and situations because you got to press the issue a little bit. And I thought our guys did that tonight, and we did. Right up to the very end, we kind of, one of our guys just fell down in the neutral zone and gave up a break. I thought he played a really good job and helped the team by coming out and kind of shutting the door up to that point and give us a chance.
How do you stay fresh when you have one game on the season? You're asked to come to the game.
Well, it's kind of being in the atmosphere of the game always keeps you fresh, always keeps you excited, and then I think the biggest thing is just relying on your habits from practice, doing the right things every day throughout the week as a team and as an individual, and that way when you get called upon, whenever it may be, you're ready.
How does someone like Alex Lyon set the tone for Yale?
I mean, he's a great goaltender, in my opinion. He's very good. He always gives them a chance to win every night, and playing against him, going in, it's going to be a battle, and thought he played well tonight, and credit to him.
With the team struggling, how are you guys trying to manage the morale in the dressing room?
Well, it's all about each week you come back to practice, just kind of hit the reset button and get back to working hard, and we're going to keep working and practice as hard as we can. We'll get back to the things that were making us successful at the beginning of the year, and continue to improve those and improve as a team, and we'll be ready for the last 4 games here and playoffs, and they're all going to be tough.